Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know if I'm ready right now, but I'm gonna just get to it. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. You're on with Clyde Yorkshire, and first and foremost, I want to thank all of my subscribers, supporters, and those who've helped to make the channel and put money in my pocket, believe it or not, because we're on our way. We're almost there to becoming monetized where we can make money off of the time we spent. What can be better than that? Spending time and making money. That's what the new world is about, isn't it? I got a great show for you tonight. Now, normally we talk about all of the politics, we talk about boxing, we talk about relationships, we talk about many things, health and dietary. We're going to chop it up a little bit different tonight. Now, for many of you, you might be paying attention to a lot of the niggatry that goes on. For instance, Papoose and Clarissa Shields are in the main headlines right now. And in some ways, for all of the wrong reasons. Papoose is a black man who have made a very, very honorable case. And he has shown us why the music industry, why black love and black people sometimes is not even worth the effort. Here's a man who dated a girl who was in a rap industry. She was considered a baddie, nice titties, nice ass, gold chains. She talked that talk, and it cost him a lot. She gets out of jail after he spends a damn near decade supporting her. She cheats on him while she's locked up with another girl. He supposedly had a child, as the facts may or may not show, while they were still together. She gets out and she cheats on him again, and with while they're married with another guy. This guy is less than her husband. This guy is not even a factor, and it makes Papoose look like he's weak and he's a weirdo. I want y'all to listen to this, and I want y'all to share this, get the likes up, and I want to show you why what I be saying is 100% the truth. Now, Papoose and Clarissa Shields, guys, if you have not followed this, you need to follow this. I wasn't going to speak on this for many reasons. One, this is more of the niggatry, more of the stupidity. And this man is being talked about and ran through the mud and looking like a clown to some people because his girlfriend was going up against 50 Cent in a trolling battle. 50 Cent plays very dirty. And from day one, he wanted to railroad Papoose. Why? Papoose is one of the real individuals who, in real time, is showing the industry to be a fake and a fraud. Now, what do we mean by that? Now, Papoose, like Jadakiss and like many other artists who is not necessarily mainstream and does not do what the mainstream media says and the record label, and he does not make commercial hits, he's looked at as a loser. When the truth is, no, he's not. He is not a follower. Okay. And the women that he chooses to date, a lot of the times, have more money than him, more notoriety than him, and more opportunity than him because they are playing the game that the industry wants. Now, listen to this. Papoose, this young black artist who's very conscious, very aware of his surrounding and his culture and his history, he doesn't get an opportunity to meet the big label owners. So he doesn't move forward the way other commercial artists does, right? Now, the women that he's involved with, obviously, they have no problem moving forward in the industry mud. The latest woman that he's with is a boxer. The one he previously with was a rapper who had a felony, incarcerated, and had a child before she was with him. He sticks with the previous one that he was with until her bid is over. She gets out of jail, And now he's looking like they calling him a simp because he went through the bid with her. He basically got played, if you will, in a sense that after all of this time of loyalty, when she had nothing, he stuck in there with her. And now again, it looks like he's a wimp or a simp. Now they were pushing black love. She's a black queen. I'm a black king. I'm consciousness, black love, black love, black love, just to figure out that you look stupid. So he upgrades. He finds himself in a relationship while his paperwork is being submitted to the divorce court to get away from the rapper girl, the one who he did 10 years with while she was in prison. He's now dating the world champion and number one boxer in women's sports. Now, this girl gets caught up in a scandal dealing with 50 Cent where a dude came around her, was taking pictures, texting her, hanging out with her, and it made it look like Papoose. Here you go again. You lost the first girl you was with who cheated on you, made you look stupid, had more money than you. Now you with another girl who has more money than you. This is what I want to talk about because when I was in a relationship as a real black man, I did not get an opportunity to earn more than her in the beginning. One, she was a female in the world that we live in. Two, she was bilingual and she was a Latina. I was a typical nigga from the hood trying to move my way up in this society, and it doesn't come easy. This is what happened to Papoose. Papoose is looked at as a broke simp because he continues to get into relationships with women who have more notoriety than him. What I need y'all to understand is sometimes in this industry and in this life, if you don't move forward, it's because they can't control you. Two, you don't give in and give away your rights, your publishing, and you become a broke idiot who's sitting on a couch, putting on a skirt. He didn't want to go down that route. So he don't get to make the money that other artists do, like a Meek Mills, like a Rick Ross, and like a Jay-Z, because he doesn't hang out with Epstein or Weinstein, and he's not hanging out with Clive Davis. So they're looking at him as he's a weak man. And it's not true at all. I'm only speaking on this because I respect the fact that his girlfriend got caught up, his new girlfriend, Clarissa Shields, the boxer, got caught up in a scandal where it looked like while she was dating him, while he's going through a divorce, she cheats on him. And it looks like you get cheated on twice by two women who have more money than you, paying your rent, they're feeding you and clothing you. And that's not even the case. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a great show for you. I promise you, stick with me. I'm going to teach you a very valuable lesson on why black men are not in relationships with black women the way that we used to. Why black love is just a figment of your imagination. I'm going to show you something right now that you've never seen before. I'm going to give you the realest take out of all of the people who have commented and made videos on this. Now, all 30 people that is in this chat, please like and subscribe and share this. I'm going to teach you the most valuable lesson you've ever seen in your life. This is why when people from Billy D. Williams to Kobe Bryant get in the industry, they wind up with a white woman, a Hispanic woman, an Asian woman. Look at Jeezy, one of the mainstream rappers. He winds up marrying an Asian woman. Russell Simmons, an Asian woman. All of the main people you know wind up with a white woman, sleeping with a white woman while having a black wife. Even Snoop. Snoop said it in, I'll never forget, he was on his television show and he was talking to a young new rapper and he said, when you get in the game and you know you made it is when all of the white girls are chasing you. Snoop Dogg says this while he's married to a white woman. No offense, Snoop Dogg has more of an interesting relationship with Martha Stewart than his own wife. Martha exposed Snoop Dogg to more things than his own black wife. Let me explain to you. See, because like Dr. Dre, black men sometimes stay with black women, and a marriage, even Method Man, you think that, see, some black men stay with their wives. Listen, they getting all the white coochie they can get the moment they get a chance. I'm telling you, we may stay for optics with our black women, but at the same time, we hitting all of the white coochie that we can afford, all of the Asian, Latina. And listen, this might sound mean. Oh man, I can't believe you saying this kind of stuff. What? Who is this guy? Ladies and gentlemen, this is so sad. When you tell the truth, the American public don't want to hear it. When I first seen Snoop Dogg, not to get off track, with Martha Stewart, I said, "See, this is what I'm talking about, Snoop. Not only are you getting the exposure, you're getting the protection, you're widening your audience, but you're proven to be a smart black man by sticking with Martha Stewart, because she's going to take you, she's going to protect you, and she's going to help you." They tried to cancel Snoop Dogg. Martha Stewart said, "No way, it's not going to happen." She did not allow it. And for good reason. Okay. Now, Papoose is a G. Think about this. Okay, you're claiming my girl cheated on me and I look like a simp. I look weak and I look stupid. I want to teach you something. First and foremost, men gotta realize we don't own the coochie. That's not yours. That's your woman. That's your chick. That's your bitch. It is not. Nothing in this life belongs to you, not even this shirt. When you come in this world, you come in naked, you come in alone, and it's true. The only woman that belongs to you is your mother, or you belong to her. That's it. Not your wife. I don't care how much paperwork you got on her. I don't care how much rings that you put on her, how much you pay for it. Jay-Z can teach you that. P. Diddy can teach you that. All of these guys who claim that they own these women, you don't own them. They're their own women. Now, Papoose is a G. I'm going to tell you why. You're in this relationship with Clarissa Shields, right? She's young. She doesn't know better. She's just touching fame for the first time, touching millions. Every guy and their mother want to get next to her. If you go back and check 50 Cent, two things that 50 Cent did that nobody's paying attention to. He got next to his ex-wife, made Papoose look like a sucker because she's jumping out of Bentley or whatever with him, and Papoose standing over there on the corner like a fool waiting for her. Now, he also gets with his new woman, 50 Cent, flies her out, put her in a hotel, and put her next to the guy, I'm not going to mention his name, who the scandal is about right now, showing that Papoose is a sucker. Your new girl also stepping out on you. 50 Cent, again, is with both of the women that he was with. Now, why is 50 Cent around his women all of the time? Making him look like a poor, cheap, weak punk. I'm going to tell you why. Because he has something that 50 Cent cannot get. He has something that 50 Cent want, but 50 Cent can't find a way to get it. And many black men from T.I., Jay-Z, always try to make black love look more than what it really is. And they wind up playing themselves. T.I. puts out a show, Grand Hustle, My Family, this and that. And now you doing threesomes with your wife. You doing polygamous with your wife. Why isn't she enough for you? 50 Cent is with Jay-Z is with Beyonce, and you still cheat on her. Same thing with A$AP Rocky. You with Rihanna. Why are you cheating on her? These are amazing, powerful, rich black women, because there's something about black women that does not fit and align commercially with black men. Even Magic Johnson stepped out on his wife. Steve Harvey stepped out on his wife. Michael Jordan went from being with a black woman when he was making his Chicago Bulls debut. Get them likes up. There's 100 people in here. Get them up. And now he's with an Italian. He's with a Greek woman. Why is this happening? No one wants to know the true answers. Now, Papoose is smart. Some guy comes around and talking about, oh, I'm fucking your bitch. I'm with your chick. She was doing this and do that. A weak black man would go, oh, I'm going to dump you. It's something that I learned when I was in Africa. I don't own the coochie. And we always try to own a woman with our dick. And this is why most of us do not stay married and most of us don't have good relationships. You need to have a relationship with a woman in her mind first and then in her physical body. Black women are mainly physical. They want the black man's love based on their titties, based on their ass, and based off of the soul food that's going to kill you. That means that you got a good woman. That does not mean you got a good woman. That means that your ass is with a messed up woman, to be honest with you. Papoose is a G. I'm going to explain to you why. I'm going to break the internet with this one. And this video going to do what it do. Papoose has realized, first and foremost, she's my partner. She's my friend. And she is a person that I can work with in business and move forward with in life. And she can do something for me. Now, Mexican men never have to answer this question. White men, Asian men, and Arab men never have to answer this question. It is only the black man who we measure his success based off of how good he's fucking a woman. Excuse my French. We measure how much a black man is controlling a situation based off of how many times she's coming, based off of how many times you can have kids with her or do this and do that. That doesn't mean that you're in a good relationship. You're going to learn that the hard way. What really shows me, look at all of the people from Bill Gates to the owner of Amazon and all of these wonderful white men, even Bill Clinton. He don't got the baddest bitch, but he's got a woman that's doing something that can hold him down, who's making money just like him, if not more, Hillary Clinton. Look at Trump's wife. Look at every other man that's not a black man, their wife. They also have something to offer. They're either educated, good business partners. They have enough intelligence to help you build what you build. And it's not about how much of you fucking her. Papoose is a smart man. Y'all want to go out here talking about I'm a simp, I'm a wimp, I'm a chump because other men is crowding my women or crowding my woman, faking like they are taking over my situation. Black men, wake up. If you're in a relationship with a woman and she's not first your business partner, she's not your peace, she is not your meditation, she can't help you fill out any paperwork, she can't raise you to a level, she can't take over the bills, if any, that you have to. Some of us are blackmailed and blackballed because we don't bow down to Clyde Davis, because we don't bow down to Dr. Fauci, because we don't bow down to George Soros. We don't put on a skirt. You ain't going to make it. It don't mean that you broke and you need to get a job and you a punk. He got with another woman who has no children, Papoose. His previous girl had a child. She was incarcerated with felonies. His new woman is the heavyweight champion, the middleweight champion, and the champion of the world in women's sports. She's making millions, and there's allegations of her cheating. She's cheated. My dick is hurt now. I'm a man. Another man is fucking my wife. A real man does not think about that. You know what he should have done? It said, baby, 50 Cent made these allegations against you. This person, the internet is lighting up about you. Baby, do you love me? Yes. Do you care about me? Yes. Are you helping to take care of me? Yes. Are we making money together? Yes. I love you. Let's keep on getting it. You my partner. We as black men get in our penises so much that we do not have a good relationship. A woman should not be measured by how good you fucking her, how much you fucking her, and if you're the only one fucking her. Men don't go by those rules. Many men have a wife and say, baby, that's just them bitches out there. That's just them hoes out there. But I love you. Snoop Dogg has asked his wife from the time he was with her to stay by me And we all know Snoop was hitting them hoes. We all know Dr. Dre was hitting them hoes. We all knew Jay-Z was hitting them hoes. But because of Carissa Shields is the champion and she's a woman, we think that he's a simp, that you letting her walk all over you and possibly got some niggas on the side. And I learned this the hard way. And never again will I be stupid and ignorant to think like a nigga again. Let me explain something to you. Very insightful perspective. Realize, stop basing your relationship on a woman giving you something financially. Stop it. Stop it. Let it go. You do not need to base your relationship on a woman giving you something. That's not what this is about. Understand that. What you need to base your relationship on. I'm going to charge up my mic. Can y'all hear me? We need, I'm going to say this loud as I can, to stop basing our relationship on how big our dick is, how much we can fuck you, and if you're not fucking another guy. We need to stop that. Base your relationship on what a woman can bring into your bank account. What a woman can bring into your brain. Can she help you build a library? Can this woman help you build wealth? He is showing his skill. People like Chameleonaire have changed the rap game because he's not making money off of records. He's making it on technology and friendship outside of music videos. Niggas are ignorant. They base their relationship on their dick. Forget that. Base your relationship on what a woman can bring in your bank account. How much stocks and bonds she can help you with. How much financial investments she can help you with. Stop basing it on what she's doing, who she's with. You have no trust. You're weak. And this is where white men have shown the black man to look stupid. You base your success with your wife not on acres, not on financials. You know if it's, and I'm not trying to hate on white women right now, but you know how many white men go out of the country on business trips and their wife is fucking the mailman, the post office guy, the FedEx guy. He comes home and she treats him like a king. Vice versa. When he leaves and he goes overseas and he's doing his things, sometime with his secretary and whatnot, he's doing his thing. But he always knows how to come back home and take care of his household first. See, we have not learned that. And I'm not saying that's the way it needs to be. What I'm saying is that niggas base things off of physicality. We base things off of our shirt, our bracelet, our chain, and the size of our dick. That is ignorance. You cannot control a woman or a man. Snoop Dogg's wife is not weak because he may be screwing women on the side. Beyonce's not weak because Jay-Z may be cheating. They're not weak. You cannot control, and sometimes it takes time for that man to stop cheating, stop lying, stop stepping out. Just like Magic Johnson's wife. He stepped out a lot of times until he got caught with a virus. Cookies stayed with him. Bill Cosby, he stepped out on his wife so many times. And she stayed with him even through the court cases, through the divorce, because they're on a different level. I'm not talking ignorance. I'm educating you. Get my likes up. Get my subscriptions up. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. Get my likes up now. Get them up. 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 Nobody's asking you for no money. Get them up. I am sick of black people measuring their success by clothes, jewelry, and the size of your dick. Who cares about these things? Who cares? That is why I am interested in this topic with Papoose. Because he sees the bigger picture. Now, it's a possibility she did not cheat on him. And the media is going nuts for no reason. Now, maybe she was a little bit messy with having people around her who was looking for clout to push their single, to push their new album. So, guess what? I'm fucking your bitch. Ha 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 ha, black man. I'm fucking your bitch. And so what I'm supposed to do? Go cry and go, oh man, someone's sleeping with my woman. Why? That shows that you have no growth. It shows that you're weak. You're a punk. And that's what I learned and I love about white men. They do not base their success on the size of their dick, on their gold chains or their BMWs. They base it on their acres, on their wealth, on their savings account. That's what we need to wake up and do. Base your success on what you have. Now, some people are taking a shot at me because I have on this hat. And that, see, this is showing you how weak black people are. When we can't beat you financially, we don't have more stamps in our passport, we have no wealth, then we talk about your mother. We talk about your hairline. We talk about your dick size. Your gold chain is fake. Shouts out to a millionaire that wears fake jewelry. Because most millionaires don't wear none of that anyway. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Let's see if we can get that mic back in there. Let's see if y'all don't hear me though. Again, you base your wealth on stupidity. And see, that's why I've left the black community in a sense of the ignorance and the niggatry. And I've got a lot smarter, a lot stronger, and I live in the real world. We always talk about the Asian man has a little dingaling, the white man he's a peck of wood and all this other stuff. But that same peck of wood is who you send your resume to. That same peck of wood is living on a ranch and you living in the projects with your big dick. This is real talk for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Get my likes up, get my subscriptions up. I need this to go up. Come on. We need to teach the black community a lesson. Let's whip their ass right now. Let's whip the niggas' ass right now. Because niggas are stupid. When you base your success off of the size of your dick, and offer the carrots in your gold chain or your ring. This is a sad commentary on our part. I applaud Papoose. Why let somebody mess up your home? This woman, Clarissa Shields, will help you financially. Any debt that this man has, I guarantee you she'll help him pay it. But she's fucking another man. I guarantee you she'll bring him more exposure. But she's fucking another man. I guarantee you she'll help you if you fall behind in child support. But she's fucking another man. See, this is the conversation that we're not having. None of us need a woman to cook for us. None of us need a woman to clean for us. Why don't we start wanting a woman to build with us, to financially help us get ahead, economically get ahead? That's not what black men understand because you're weak, you're stupid, and you're ignorant, and you have not learned what life is really about. A woman is your partner. She's not your fuckmate. She's not your pussy toy. She's not your hoe. You don't own the pussy. And you know who taught me that? Dick Gregory, a beautiful black man who taught me that. Black men base our existence on our dick in this modern time. You know how many black men over the years went out and earned a living and left their wife at home? They didn't know who she was fucking. They didn't know if the postman was sleeping with her, but they did not care about that because that was not the point. My point is, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do right by you. I'm going to love you. I'm going to take care of my children. And what I don't see, what I don't know, ain't going to hurt me. I'm going to just do what I need to do. But modern day black man, oh, you weak. You letting somebody fuck your bitch? So what I'm supposed to do? Take off of work and go home and spy, set up cameras in the house to make sure she ain't cheating? And mess up your mental? No. You know what you do? You take her word for it. You respect her, you love her, and you thank her for holding you down as well. That's what this is really about. And that's why I respect Papoose's decision to stay with his woman, focus on what y'all doing. You doing better than most of the people who commentating on you on YouTube. You have no debt. Your credit score is probably 800 plus. You're not behind in child support. You're not behind in your bills. You're not behind in nothing. You want for nothing. You got clothes on your back. Why would you let black people who don't know shit make you believe that you need to break up with your woman because another man has entered the equation in some cases, in some forms? And this man that supposedly entered the equation is before y'all even got really, really, really serious with each other. And he's not even really in the equation. It's just a detour, a roadblock, a distraction. Men, learn something from what I'm telling you. Stop viewing the woman that has chosen to have a life with you as your woman, your pussy. I'm in control. That's mine. Stop it. That's your partner. That's your financial friend. That is your confidant and confidant. And that is somebody who you should aspire to keep in your life. How many of you clowns out there talking about Papoose have a woman that can help you fill out your LLC or your corporation? How many of the women that you're with, if you fall behind because life is not nice to men, she can say, baby, how much you owe? I owe 16,000 covered. Oh, but you cheating on me. Nah, get out of here with that shit. Baby, I need 1,600 to help me with this project. I'm about to open up a restaurant in the store. How many of y'all got a woman that are willing to do that? Put down $1 million for you. See, she willing to put down $1 million for him, 2 million, 3 million. She want to have his children. She want to make him look good. She want to help him go up. And whatever the last woman said about him, she's saying that that's not true. He ain't a punk. He ain't a weak. He ain't a simp. He ain't this. He ain't that. And he takes care of me. That's what she does for his reputation. But yet, again, because he's not projecting how big and strong his dick is, he's weak. He's a punk. Black people, you have got to change your reality. You have got to fix your mindset. And you have got to learn a woman is not yours. You do not have a leash on her. You don't show that you're in charge of her because you beating that coochie up so good that no other man can't even look at her or say hi. She don't wave at no other man. She ain't gonna flirt with no other man. When you go outside and you married and you see a pretty girl at the table, how you doing, baby? You flirting a little bit. Does that mean you don't love your woman? But if a nice, beautiful, shapely man come and say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" "Oh man, you're so beautiful." "Look, you ain't a man. You let him kiss your wife hand?" Hey, stop, stop. Why do you think like that? Why do we think like that? Why do you got to go to the store and put on your Jordans? Why do you got to put on your chain just to go pick up a prescription? Are y'all with me in seeing how dangerous we are and how we think? Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all getting this? Again, I did not want to comment on Papoose. I didn't want to comment on Carissa Shields. I still don't want to. But this is a teachable moment for me to show the American public how toxic black people really are. I need my likes to go up and make sure the front row, y'all know how we do, is designated for all my white sisters to sit up front. No offense to black men. You can get your seat somewhere, stand up or whatever. Give the front row to the white women. You know how we do. And this is no offense to our good black women. The good black women can sit up here too. We ain't got no problem with that. But I want to educate the public. That is my job, to show you why when black people get a chance to get out of the hood, to get out of your ghetto niggatry, we take it every single time because black people are toxic. The system made you toxic. The Democrats made you toxic. The liberals made you toxic. You're toxic. I respect a black man who has a beautiful relationship with a black woman or a white woman or any other woman. And when I talk to you, I say, "What's she doing for you, King?" "Yo, she just bought me a Bentley." "Damn." "She just helped me finance my new Wingstop." "Damn." "Shit. Go ahead, brother." "She just helped me put the money down to open up my U-Haul company or my towing company." I respect that. But you know she got another man on the side. I ain't trying to hear none of that. That's not what this is about, brother. And that is the downfall, no disrespect to black men, is that you want a woman so you can feel confident in your dick size. Dick Gregory, and this is why I love older men. A lot of older men can't even get hard the way that they used to. And they have a beautiful, loyal wife that does everything for them, damn near clean their ass because they can't do it the way they used to. That's what a woman is supposed to be in your life. Be your best friend and your helper. Okay? And again, we don't see black women like that. And that's the irony of black love. That's the irony. We're supposed to be partners. We're supposed to be business partners. Here to tell you that I have more respect for Papoose than I did in the beginning. Not because he's put out a diss track or because he's got a record deal, but I respect him because he realized the woman that he's with, what is her purpose? How does she fit in your life? That's what means something to me. Is that a man understands that a woman is not your sex toy. She's not there for you to prove to your homeboys that I'm tagging that ass. I'm beating up that pussycat. That's not what a woman is supposed to be in your life. But that's how we in the black community, Peace King, that's how we want our brothers to see us because that give us street cred. Ain't no nigga fucking my bitch. Ain't no nigga fucking my bitch. Ain't no nigga fucking my. Ain't no nigga with my girl. Ain't no nigga in her DMs. Ain't no. Listen, excuse me. A real man, and you gonna learn. I'm gonna tell you because I've learned. A real man would not even think like that, not even go down that road. A real man loves a woman because of her heart, her soul, and her mind. And when you love a woman like that, she ain't gonna cheat on you because she know that you value her. You value her and you see her importance. You see what she really means in your life, and you're not letting your homeboys dictate is she real or not. Because we should never do that. And I'm speaking, and women should applaud what I'm saying. Too many of us value a woman based on her looks, her titty size, her ass size, and if you're the only one that she looks at and have dreamy eyes, listen, let's face it, there's beautiful white men out there. I see some brothers sometimes that's white. I say that nigga handsome as a motherfucker. I see some Asians, some Hispanic men, they're good looking. I see black men, we're gorgeous. It's a fool to think that your wife don't also see other men and say he's handsome. And she would be a fool to think that you see women and don't say, "Damn, uh that's a nice looking woman right there." Because we're lying to ourselves. And that's the only thing that I'm trying to help people to understand. We don't have to have fake relationships no more. Listen, if you get arrested, if you get into a situation and she can bail you out, she can pay for your lawyer, she can get you caught up in your taxes, get you caught up in your child support, you kiss that woman's feet and her ass and love her for the rest of your life because that's your friend. That's your confidant and that's your homie. You don't love her because she screams, she moans, she gets all wet for me. She tells me, "Oh, this is your pussy." This is a shame that niggas think like that. That's a shame. And you ain't gonna never have no successful relationship. And a lot of y'all who talk and mess about this man, your wife ain't gonna tell you, but she's sitting up there saying he's a smart man. Stay with your girl. Stay with your woman. I learned that the hard way. That don't mean, oh, I'm a simp. I know she cheating. I know she like other men. See, every single man that's got a real woman in their life, sometimes you want to make you jealous. See, oh, look at Brad Pitt. He handsome. Look at Denzel. And we sitting up there, you better not be cheating at the job. Stop. Stop. Women sometimes say what's on their mind, and men can't handle that because we are fragile. And then what we say, we want them to just handle it. Because we look at Holly Berry and go, damn. We look at Rihanna and go, damn. We look at Beyonce and go, we don't say it out loud. We hide it. I respect a relationship where sometimes they ruffle each other up. They don't mean no harm. They ain't cheating on one another. This is sad, brother. Why are they attacking that queen and king? And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why are they attacking them like that? And it's mainly black men who's doing it. He's a simp. He's weak. He's a punk. And that's sad because at the end of the day, like I said, ask any white man, any Asian man, any Arab man, do you want a woman that can help you get acres, get land, buy property? Or do you want a woman who just pretty and you taking care of her and you the only one fucking her? And that's your precedent. See, real men want a real woman in their life who's there for them through every step of this journey in this thing we call life. And I know women who listen to this are going to applaud this because they agree with me. I know it. See, we got this thing backwards and we think with our dicks, and that is the worst thing you can do in this world is think with your dick. That's a sad commentary on our part. So Papoose, if you get a chance to listen to this, Clarissa Shields, if you get it, y'all keep on doing what you're doing. Sir, she don't ask you to do things that you can't do because of the way the system is designed. She know you probably can't buy her everything. And any man, I don't care if you work at UPS or if you work at the FedEx store. You know your woman wants stuff that you can't even afford sometimes. You know your woman want to go places that you can't really afford. She want to go out and eat this and that, and sometimes we can't afford it. And there's other men that can afford it. Do you sit there and dwell that, man, I hope this guy ain't fucking my wife because he in a BMW and he got an unlimited credit card? See, that's a weak man right there. That's what a weak man looks like. But a man, and 50 Cent ironically said this. My grandfather, he didn't have much and he was just a workaholic. But every time he came home, he gave his check to his grandmother. It wasn't much, but that was his way of showing her he gives her everything he got. And I respect the man who be probably only making $12,000 a month while she's making 50,000 a month. But you give her what you got and you show her this is what I'm here for, is to help you, to love you, and to be your partner. Maybe I can't do what Jay-Z can do. I can't do what Snoop Dogg can do. That does not make you a better lover, a better provider. It just means that you know your limitations. And that's okay. I fell down that road as well, where I didn't have 10, 20 years working for AT&T. I didn't have 20, 30 years working for a utility company and had free money to go out 7 days a week and go out and buy this and go eating. I never had it that way myself. But that doesn't mean I can't have the best conversations with you that you can ever imagine. That doesn't mean that I can't buy you things. It doesn't mean that I can't treat you. It doesn't mean I can't do the little things for you. It doesn't mean that I can't write you a letter. It doesn't mean that I can't put a ring on your finger. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. And that's what this new generation are basing their relationship. So your grandfather couldn't afford none of this shit. And they stayed married for 20, 30, 40 years. And they respected your grandmother. Your grandmother respected them. Maybe some of them have stepped out. We don't know. But it was not what they was based off of. And this generation, you need to change the way you think. You need to change the way you see women. Because some of us got it really twisted, and you think a woman should not be working. They can't earn more than me. I got to be the provider every single time. I got to get her the best gifts, the latest this, the latest that. You're going to lose a woman like that because there's always a man that's going to have more. There's always a man out there that can whip you. There's always a man out there who can probably last longer in a race, sex, or whatever else. But that's not what relationships are based on. Women don't get caught up in that. Oh, she better. She got bomb coochie than I do. She got a bigger butt. Women don't get bogged down in that kind of stuff. It's only us who measure our success between our legs. And Dick Gregory said this, and he was so right. This is so sad. I need women to listen to this and realize that so many men are messed up in their head and they got the wrong idea. So I shouldn't even be on here talking about this. This is just a little detour, and I got a little extra time, and I want